Coming close to the heart of today, I want to ask, you think, is feeling angry a weakness? Anger is an emotion, an ability to feel. It's in our bodies, mind, spirit. Can you sleep if you're really angry? I doubt it. It's body, mind, spirit. Can we study when we're really angry? I doubt it. But it's an emotion. It's an ability to feel. Now, all emotions are natural gifts. Anger is an alarm system that indicates or tells us that something is wrong. How it can be a gift when we look at expressing anger, this gift, in healthy or unhealthy ways. You say, are my eyes gift? Yes, we can use them in healthy or unhealthy ways. Are my hands gifts? Well, yes, they're gifts of God. I can use them in healthy ways to be compassionate, to hug you, to love you, or I can beat you. I can use them in unhealthy ways. And that's the same as the gift of anger. And a key question is, when we do know our anger, or we just say, my hurting knees, what are you telling me? And we're quiet with that. What are you trying to tell me? Let's go back. This is ancient knowledge. Let's go back to St. Augustine from North Africa in the 5th century. So we're going back centuries. He says, hope has two sisters. Hope's two sisters are anger and courage. Anger to know what's wrong. Anger tells us this isn't right. A man beating his wife or a wife beating her husband all the time. This isn't right. Beating the children, abusing others, having too much when others are starving. These things aren't right. So anger tells us what's wrong. Anger tells us what's wrong. Thank you, God, for this anger. Thank you for helping me to see what's wrong and to know it and not be afraid to admit it to myself right now. And then I have to see, how do I use that anger in a healthy way or unhealthy way? And anger and courage. So we need courage to do something about it. Anger and courage. And when we do, we can have room for hope. So now we're going to focus on healing stress and trauma. But I want to emphasize that the trauma, the stress, the pain is not a life sentence. So we are not condemned to suffer it forever. We're not condemned to bear any guilt or shame, no matter what we've done, no matter what, deliberate or accidental or not deliberate or not understanding. We do not have to bear that forever. We can let it go. And this new beginning is ours every moment. So I used to start every class at the Teachers College with, I'd say, new day. And they all say, new blessings. So I say new day and you say, new blessings. New hour and you say new beginning. New hour, new beginning. And I truly mean that. No matter what difficulty came, we would talk it out, settle it. Then I look them in the eye, shake hands, and they say, new hour, and they say, new beginning, and a big smile, and we say, okay, the past is gone. We set that aside and move forward. And I'm sure that our God does that for us. What is trauma, first of all? And it's really an assault on our well-being. So it's an unusual attack or experience that threatens us or harms us. So it's something unusual, and it comes in slowly or over long term to disorient or to harm us or to affect us and withdraw us, and our normal relations are often changed. We need to go back and see what happens to us in trauma. As soon as there's that trauma, the middle brain, limbic brain, that's emotional brain, that middle brain says danger. And as it says danger, the cerebellum, the survival brain here, that keeps us breathing and our heart going all the time, it says, it gives adrenaline immediately. Adrenaline and cortisol fills our system, and we get strong and fast, and people who couldn't carry anything or run are carrying others, or even with a broken leg are carrying other people. We hear astounding things they do with the strength of the adrenaline. And at the same time, so it's danger, adrenaline, action, and the thinking brain, the neocortex, shuts down because you can't stop and figure it out. It has to be action or you're dead. Afterwards, with breathing, we get over it. Maybe we do a lot of shaking after. Some people, it's almost like shivering. They shake and shake. So the shaking would help us to literally to shake it off. We don't need to stop somebody. We can hold them, but their shaking is almost a way for the body to adapt. So that is for the emergency. After that, the body needs somehow to stop producing adrenaline and cortisol. We need to stop that if we're going to be healthy. Good breathing and circulation stop it. And this is why. When we have good circulation, the oxygen in our system, good circulation takes oxygen to our toes and our hands and all our organs, and the deeper breathing. When we get oxygen in our whole system, the body gives the middle brain, the limbic, the feeling brain, the message, safe now. And the message to the survival brain, it's you're safe. You don't need the adrenaline. You don't need the emergency hormones. They're for emergencies. So the body tells this brain, no cortisol, no adrenaline. Oh. And then the body, when there isn't the adrenaline and cortisol, the body tells the thinking brain, you can come back now. And then we can move on.